Hi and welcome to another session of our online training for DSAS Package 1 Distribution System Loss Segregator, or commonly known as DSL Segregator. For this session, we'll be discussing and showing you a quick demo and interpretation of results of the from-to changer. For this demo, we'll be using a test data and we'll be showing you how the program actually works and how the program changes the data based on the correct order of the from to bus IDs. So we have here the primary line overhead data. We have the from and to buses. So we can see that the root bus of this feeder is this bus ID with bus ID PRIEN0011BB2B, and then it is connected to the next two bus ID, which is this one. To make it short, it's BB3A. And then BB3A is connected to another bus, BBAD. And then BBAD is connected to another bus, which is BBB8. So that is the flow of power from the source node or the root bus down to the other buses. Now, in cases where you gathered your data from different directions, it is possible that you also encode your data not according to the flow of power from the source to the load. So for this case, we'll be doing some changes on our data and deliberately make some errors, and we will see how the program corrects the data. What we can do is first, for this entry, we can interchange these values. So we copy this one first here, and then we make this from bus ID as the to bus ID. So we copy and then we paste it here, and then we use this to bus ID as the from bus ID. There you go. So as you can see, from BBAD, it's connected to BBB8. Now BBB8 is supposed to be the from bus ID here, but it was transferred to become the to bus ID. So what the program will actually do is it will check the flow from the source, and when it encounters this entry, it will interchange these values. So it will have the correct order of the from to IDs. This is also the same concept on the secondary lines. So let's do some minor errors in this data. So for example, this one from SEC 9148809, it's connected to SEC 9148810, and then to 8810 is connected to 8811. So we do the same process of changing or interchanging our values here. So we copy this one. Again, what we are doing is making changes on the data, so it will produce error to see how the program works. So we copy this bus original from bus ID, and then we paste it on the to bus ID, and then we copy this one and we place it here on the from bus ID. You will see that there's an error on the data now. So from 8809, it's connected to the to bus ID 8810, and supposedly 8810 is in the from bus ID for this entry. Now it is in the to bus ID. So we highlight them so we can see that they will actually change later as we run the program. The order of the from to bus IDs is important because the load flow process assumes that the order of the from to is correct based on the flow of power. So we save this data, then we close it. Now we open the program for from to changer. Again, we go to the main interface of DSAS package 1, and then we click the button for the from to changer. So what we will need to input files for from to changer, as we have discussed before. We have the input Excel file and we have the corresponding output report for tree construction. So before we proceed to this program, we have to run the data first, which we change on the tree construction module. So we open the tree construction module, and then we browse for the data. So I place it here, test_data. Then we press open, and then run the data. So now we have the corresponding reconstruction results for the test_data Excel file. So we close this program, and then we go back to the from to changer. Now we can now select the input Excel file, drive the test_data, and then we select the corresponding output report from reconstruction for the test_data. So it's here, test_data reconstruction. We open this file, and then we run the program. So there it is. The program already simulated the test data that we changed a while ago. So what we will do is we'll go back to the data that we changed before we run it here, and then we'll see if the program actually changed the order of the from to bus IDs. So we click view, we click output directory, and we open the file test_data corrected. So we open this file. There. So we go back first to the primary line overhead data. So we'll look at the error we changed a while ago. So we can see here that this was the data that we changed. So from BBB8, we transferred BBBA on the from bus ID and BBB8 to the to bus ID, but now the program already changed and corrected the order of the from and to bus ID. So this was the one we changed a while ago. Same with the secondary line. Before we simulated the data, we move this to bus ID to the from bus ID, and then we move this one to the to bus ID. But now the program automatically corrects the from and to bus according to the right or correct flow of power from the source to the loads. So that's how basically the program works and corrects our data. It doesn't change any other data here. It only corrects the order of the from and to bus. It doesn't even interchange these values. This is the original first entry. It's still the first entry here. This is the 10th entry in our original data. What it actually does is that it only changes the values on this level. So again, make sure that you run your data on the from to changer before you run them on the DSL segregator. So that's how you use the program to correct our data. So again, thank you very much.